Yes, people. Big up to everyone. Welcome back to another stream just after the one that we just completed, which was the watch along, of course, for the Portugal versus Spain Nations League final. But this one is a new type of series that we are starting over here on Shik TV, which is basically going to be a fan call-in show. So you guys are welcome to join, give your opinions on pretty much anything, talk about anything. Each person will be given 4 minutes to talk about every single thing that they want to talk about real quick. So 4 minutes is what it's going to be. And then we will move on to the next person. I already see that someone is here to talk about something, so we will get him on the stage in just a bit. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys do run up the likes. Make sure you guys do subscribe if you haven't already. And we are on the road to 1K. We are basically, let me put up this banner real quick. We are 114 away. I think that just changed to 111. So we got a couple of subscribers from the last stream. So we are at 111 subscribers away from getting to 1K. So we were very, very close to that goal. The goal is to get to 1K before the next season starts. So I have no doubt that we will get there. But keep supporting, keep liking the video, keep subscribing as always, and we will pretty much get to it. So we do have our first caller in today. Let me go ahead and set this up real quick. We have man like AK in the building. What you saying, AK, man? How's everything going?
Yo. Bless up, Sheik. Bless up, Sheik, my man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just watching the bench shootout, man. Oh my
Yeah.
days.
Good game,
Portugal
huh?
finally won.
Portugal won. Hey, listen, man. UEFA Nations League heritage. UEFA Nations League
Oh yeah.
heritage. This is their second time winning it. UEFA Nations League
Yep.
heritage, man. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Yep. And not just that, Sheik. Bernardo won a trophy before leaving.
True. That is true. That he has.
Bernardo won a trophy. Ruben Diaz won a trophy.
That he has. True. That is true, man. That is true. That is true. Go on though. AK, what do you want to talk about? I'm gonna go ahead and start your timer right now, okay? Go on.
Yep.
What do you want to talk about?
Um, what I want to talk about, I mean, pretty much pretty much good business has been going on in my club lately.
Okay.
We got in three top quality players. We got in Tijani Reinders, Ait
Reinders,
Nouri,
very good player.
and Turkey's on the way.
That one
It's
that one hurts.
almost done.
That one hurts me, man. Turkey's a fucking baller, man. He's such a fucking good player. Like Turkey's an absolute baller. Just a little frustrating thing, or I not frustrating, but a little interesting thing would be to see how Pep uses him. You know, Pep's whole thing of running down players through the ground and stuff like that. Are you concerned about that a little bit?
I mean,
Because
it's
like what they
as
say
a
about like
team.
Grealish, you know, like what they say about Grealish of how Grealish used to be this, amazing player, this and that, and then turned out to be whatever he turned out to be. But do you have the same concerns with Turkey as well?
No, because and personally, Sheik, these uh, these pundits need to stop with the Pep ruins players myth, because look, I'm gonna give you a list of players that he hasn't ruined lately in the past. Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, he made he made Kevin De Bruyne a 50 million pound Chelsea reject into one of the best midfielders in the world right now.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. And second, he made Foden. He made Foden into one of the best young players in the country and in the league. Yeah. So basically that means basically that means that he's. I mean, Foden has basically won the PFA Young Player of the Year,
Hmm.
which is of course. I mean, like, yeah, and after that season, I don't know what happened to Foden, but I hope he patterns up and gets back to his best next season. and he made Rodri a Ballon d'Or winner. It took time.
True.
It took time, but he got there.
That's true. That is true.
And I'll tell you what, he made Jack Grealish a treble winner. Yeah, hear this out. He made Jack Grealish a treble winner. So basically, Jack Grealish has won titles. Yeah, he's won 4 in a row. He has won the treble,
I think you're cutting out
and
a
he's
little
won
bit.
a.
You're cutting out a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit,
sorry, am I
AK.
cutting out?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could reset and then come back in. Don't worry. I'll pause the time for you. Don't worry.
Are you sure about that? I mean, am I okay now?
Yeah, now you're good. Now you're good. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah, now you're good.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
and I'm good. Yeah, as I was saying,
Yeah.
this myth that Pep ruins players. That's all I'm saying is it's just PR, absolute PR. Because look, Pep made Mahrez. Yeah, Mahrez came in from Leicester, and he made him into one of our best right wingers in the club and in the
Mm-hmm.
country. He transformed Mahrez into one of the best right wingers in the club. And I can go on and on and on and on about what he's done. But I'll tell you what, personally, Pep did improve Joao Cancelo, but because of Joao Cancelo's ego, I would say it's personally Joao Cancelo's fault for that.
Okay. No, I hear you. Like the Grealish thing, yeah, he won a treble and all that type of stuff. I get it. But the question isn't about what he's won. The question is about the type of player that he's become. Very robotic. Like you know how like we say sometimes how Arteta, in terms of how he sets up his system, he doesn't allow Saka sometimes to be as explosive as he needs to be. Where Saka does a lot of passing back, doesn't really take on players. Grealish before he joined Manchester City was that type of player. Grealish before he joined Man City was someone who would take on players, who had flair, all those type of things. But that stuff kind of died with Pep. Now I'm not saying Pep is just guilty for these type of things, but I think the question is valid for people to ask of certain talented players going to certain clubs, and under Pep especially. And Pep is just very tactical coach, which is not something that's on him like that, but because obviously he just wants to win. But Pep is someone who doesn't technically always allow all these players to shine the way that they need to, because he's focused more on the team, which makes sense. Like that, obviously you want to focus more on the team, but then that undermines people sometimes as well in terms of those type of things. So that's what I would say about that. But real quick before we do let you go, because we have some couple of other callers as well. What are your predictions for Manchester City next season? Do you guys think you're going to win? Challenge? What are your predictions just based off of some of the signings that you've gotten so far?
So far, I mean, like I would say with the new signings that we've got in, plus Marmoush, Kusanov, and the young Brazilian, the young Brazilian centre back,
Mm-hmm.
these three that we got in January, plus these three in Tijani Reinders, Ryan Cherky, and Ait Nouri. I think, I think we're gonna go all out and challenge Liverpool for that title. That's
Okay,
what I feel.
fair enough. I think you guys will be in the mix for sure. I think you'll definitely not go through a run of form like how you guys did this season, because obviously, yes, you did have some injuries and stuff like that, all that type of stuff. But you've started your rebuild. That's one thing I'll say for sure, because a
Yeah,
rebuild was necessary. You've got the likes of Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, De Bruyne, all of these guys, who've been part of the previous um, winning squads, who are now at the pretty much
yes.
latter stages of their career. So it's really important that you do replace them, and you have started to replace them, and you've replaced them with some really, really good signings as well. So I mean, yeah, it's scary that my ops, Man City and Liverpool, probably going to be competing for league titles again, and we have nothing to say about it. But yeah, I think winning it, I think you still have to see the rest of the window. Because you're still looking at, you've signed Aid Nouri. You're still kind of looking at Livermento, I think. You're still looking at a bunch of
Yeah,
players
right back.
still.
A right back and a
A right
goalkeeper
back.
is what we're looking at, Sheik. All right.
Exactly. So,
Sorry, Sheik. Yeah, sorry, Sheik. Yeah, a right
yeah, no
back and a
problem.
goalkeeper is what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, right back and a
So,
goalkeeper is what we need.
fair enough. Makes sense. But cool. Thank you for showing up, AK. Where this show
Oh
is going to
yeah, and
happen.
cheers, Sheik. And yeah, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz, and of course your guy, the rat, Bruno Fernandes has
Hey,
finally won a
chill. He's not
trophy.
my guy. Hey, chill. He's not my guy, man. He's not my guy. He's not my guy, but I'm happy for Cristiano Ronaldo. I really, really am. But cool.
Oh yeah.
Just
Personally,
letting you
yeah.
know, we're gonna be doing this every single week, every single Sunday. So you're welcome to join every single time and have your say about anything. And it'll be every single Sunday. Not at this time. It'll be a lot earlier than this. So it'll be 8 p.m. UK. But just you follow the channel and everything. You see all the posts. So whenever I do share it, you'll know when we go live every single time. All right.
Oh,
Cool.
and yeah,
Bless
guys,
you,
smash up
AK.
the likes. And
Yes.
guys, smash
Smash
up the
up the
likes.
likes.
Yeah, smash up the likes. Don't be frauds. Don't be frauds like Spain tonight. Yeah, smash up the likes.
That's right. Appreciate you, bro. You have a great rest of your day, okay? Shout out to you, AK,
Yep.
every single time. Love,
Cheers.
bro. Cheers. Love. Cool. What a great caller. AK, shout out to him. We do have next up, some people call him Vaj. Some people call him Timu Declan Rice. He's in the building.
Big up,
What you
Shik.
saying, Vaj? What you saying, man? How you doing?
Nothing. I've been great. I've been blessed. What are you saying?
I've been good, man. You watched the Nations League final?
I watched the first half, but the second half I just wasn't really into it.
Fair
but
enough.
hey,
Fair
congratulations
enough.
to Portugal.
True. Congratulations to Portugal, indeed. Yeah. What do you want to talk about today, Vaj? Chelsea?
I mean, the only news we had was Milan rejected our bid.
Oh, yeah, no worries. You're good.
They rejected our bid, which was 12.6.
Yeah.
And the left winger we're getting from Dortmund, they rejected our bid as well. But apparently personal terms have been agreed with Magnan. Apparently personal terms. So we could see a here we go tomorrow, depending on how it goes.
Yeah, I think you guys do. I think you guys eventually sign him. This type of stuff happens, bidding wars. Teams are going to try to see whether you're willing to pay a little bit more. If you're not willing to pay, and if they really want to get rid of that player, then they'll come to some sort of agreement. But what are your thoughts on Chelsea's transfer business so far? Because obviously, you've got Delap. You're about to get Gittins, a winger. You're about to get the goalkeeper. Obviously, big concerns about Sanchez throughout the season. Got rid of Sancho, decided that you didn't want to keep him.
Yeah.
So, thoughts. And there's been reports still that you're looking to get Ekitike, that striker. So what are your thoughts on Chelsea's transfer business so far? And what are like your, I guess, your aspirations going into like next season? Because obviously this is a big level up now for you guys.
Yeah.
Got into the Champions League. You'll be competing in the Champions League. You need a bigger squad, all of those type of things. So, what are your aspirations on that?
I never expected us to approach Magnan. I know we were after him, but I never thought we would approach him.
Do you rate him? Do you rate him? Do you rate him?
I do rate him. I think he's a good goalkeeper. Yeah, I do rate him.
Okay.
But I think for the age of 29, he's a suitable goalkeeper. It's proven he's been in the Champions League and he wants Champions League and he said he would leave. He said to AC Milan, "I want to leave. I'm going to join Chelsea because of Champions League."
Yeah.
Because they don't even have Europa League or Conference League.
True. Yeah.
So
mine have been terrible.
Yeah. So hey, get it done and dusted, and I'm fine with that. We just need another experienced centre back, but I doubt we're going to go for one. The left winger, if we get him, I'm not obviously bothered, but I just need him to. I would prefer what's his name? The West Ham.
Kudus.
That's the one.
Kudus. Because I've seen links of that too. I've seen links of. I heard it from it today, and I think Mike's had a video about it too. Shout out to Mike's. Make sure you guys go subscribe to GVO Mike's every single time. I think he had a little video about it where he was saying that there's some interest in Kudus to Chelsea. So another one that I didn't mention that is that's a little bit of like, okay, we don't know what's gonna happen is man like Rodrigo. He's been linked to Chelsea as well. That's the dream, you would say, huh? The dream
would be Kudus and Rodri. That would be the dream.
Yeah, because Rodrigo is someone who, even though at Madrid he plays mostly on the right hand side, You guys obviously have players who can play on the right-hand side. Neto, sometimes Palmer can play there too. But for your left-hand side, he would be good. I mean, like that would be his starting spot on the left-hand side, his winger spot. So
depends how much they want for him, and it depends how much Rodrigo wants for his wages.
And he's not going to go cheap either. That's the thing, is he's not going to go for cheap. So
Nope.
that's an interesting one, because I know you guys have been a little bit in the mix. I know Arsenal Football Club have been a little bit in the mix.
They're not getting him.
But okay, so based off of the signings, that's cool. What are your aspirations for Chelsea next season? Obviously, you've made that big push. Maresca's kind of proven himself in terms of what was asked for Maresca in the first season: deliver the Conference League, deliver Champions League football. What are you asking for Maresca in this second season? Are you looking to challenge? Are you looking to try to still win a domestic trophy? Are you looking at a certain stage in the Champions League that you want to get to as a team together? I'm not saying that you're Arsenal and it's about conversations and stuff. I think it's just more so about, like, this is a big push for you guys. So it's also you're gonna find out whether Maresca is that person for you guys moving forward, you know? So what are your aspirations for Chelsea in that aspect?
If Maresca can prove everyone wrong next season again, then go for it.
I remember at the start of this season, you said treble for Chelsea.
Yeah.
So what are you saying now? What are you saying now for Chelsea?
Listen, if we get Magnan, Kudus and
Rodrigo, yeah,
and a proper centre-back,
mm-hmm.
I believe in my heart we're winning the Champions League next season.
Wait.
I'm being serious.
Wait. Say that one more time.
So if we get Magnan, Rodrigo, Kudus, and a proper centre-back, I believe we'll win the Champions League.
Fair enough. Listen,
and if we don't, I'll back it. I'm not running away. I'll always come back and say
that's true. You don't run away with things like this. That is very true. But damn, okay, big claims. Chelsea to win the Champions League if those signings are made. I don't want anyone to clip him without context, because he specifically said if those signings are made. But fair play. Okay, Chelsea to potentially. Okay, so let's say, just based off of this. Okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario, and this will be before we move on to the next caller. I'll give you a scenario. So right now you've signed Delap. You've who else? You're about to basically sign Jamie Gittins. You're about to sign Magnon. Let's say you sign Ekitike, and then let's say you do sign a center back as well. Realistically, what do you think could happen? Are you looking to challenge? Are you looking to at least try to win the FA Cup or a Carabao Cup? Like, what realistically? Forget Rodrigo comes through. Forget Kudus comes through. Those players that I just mentioned.
I'd say finish a bit higher, like second in the league.
Okay, so challenge, basically mount a title challenge. Because I mean, like, there was a point in this season too where you did technically kind of mount a title challenge. And considering the squad that you had, I mean, you have Jackson up front, you have Nani Madueke who plays on the wings, you had Sanchez in goal. The team still kind of showed promise in terms of making that title challenge. So are you kind of expecting it now with a better squad? Technically, you're going to have a better goalkeeper. You might possibly have a better right wing. You are going to have a lot of basically better positions and better players. So are you expecting a title challenge at least to a certain extent?
If we start off well and if we don't flop, then I don't see why not. But if we start bad,
sack Maresca. What are you saying?
I wouldn't sack him. They say they won't sack him. They'll give him 2 seasons. And they said if he didn't get Champions League this season, they wouldn't sack him.
What would you do, though? Would you want him gone?
I'd keep him. Why sack him in his first season?
Okay. Fair enough.
He's done better than Poch.
Yeah, of course you can, Rodrigo got it. Of course you can. The link's in the pinned comment, so pull up, bro. Of course you can.
I don't see why not. We have the squad for it. I know Chelsea will always be busy in the transfer market. That's never a debate with us.
Yeah.
But I do want another striker. Because I know Delap's good, but we need another striker just in case.
You rate Ekitike?
I've not watched of him much, so I can't really sit here and say, because like 84 million is just like a lot, unless you think about it.
It is a lot of money.
And for a young player, come on.
How much did City pay for Marmoush? Let me see. Because I feel like they're asking more for Ekitike.
Like 100 million, I heard somewhere.
Omar Marmoush signing. What's Marmoush signing?
He was 70 million. Someone put in the
70 million. Yeah, 60 million. Okay, so depending on pounds, euros. Okay, cool. So okay, so they're asking for more for Ekitike, crazy.
Yeah, and Liverpool are on him as well.
Yeah, Liverpool are on him as well. Okay, so that could also possibly be one of the reasons because Marmoush at that time, I know Liverpool were kind of in for Marmoush too, but I mean, 70 million price tag for him. Like, I'm not saying that he's like proved himself yet, but obviously he's a bad boy player. Like the goals that he scored this season for City as well.
Yeah.
I think he not single handedly, but he was a big part of City actually reaching top four. Because it looked like at one time that they weren't about to. So we'll see.
I think,
yeah, go on.
I think by Tuesday or Wednesday we should get the Dortmund signing because apparently he's on a 7-year deal.
Giddens, okay.
Yeah, so that they said they're not trying to like rush it, like on signing it, but just depends really.
Yeah,
that Delap just got done like that. I never expected it done that fast.
Because it was like it was more like it was a release clause type of thing. So it's like a lot of teams can basically go up forward and say that they want to pay the release clause, but eventually it comes down to, the team that he wants to pick. And he picked Chelsea, Champions League football. This was right after. I mean, this was pretty much after you guys won the Conference League and confirmed Champions League or going to the Champions League and all that type of stuff. So maybe he was just waiting for that. Maybe he was waiting for those type of things. So.
I'm not worried about Gittins because Joe Shields said he's on this. Well, Joe Shields is signing every single City Academy lad. What is going on?
Yeah, these guys are all City Academy lads, man. It's crazy.
I mean, fair play to Joe Shields. He's doing a lot. He even tried to get Elise and suddenly it didn't work.
Fuck, man. You guys, it would have been scary for you guys if you had Elise on that.
If we had Elise, think about it, right? We had Elise, Osherman, and then left wingers say if we had Rodri,
Rodrigo. Oh my goodness.
Rodrigo, and then Magnan, bro, allow it.
You'd have to spend a lot of money though for all of them, to be honest.
Think about it, that team is better than Man City's right there.
Fair play.
That team scores more goals than Man City in all comps.
Fair play. But cool. Obviously, always a pleasure talking to you, Vaj. Yeah. Thank you for being on the channel, of course, for the first time. I told AK before this, I do this. I'm going to be doing this show every single Sunday, so you're welcome to join every single time, bro. No problem at all. And I'll probably see you during pro clubs or something like that. If you guys didn't know in the chat, Vaj is top goalkeeper, bro, on pro clubs. So shout out to you every single time, and yeah, bro. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah,
I'll catch you soon. Okay. Bless up, bro. Every single time. Shout out to the legend that is Vaj himself. Next, we do have man like Sai in the building. It's okay, Sai. You don't have to turn your camera on because I know who you are. But what you saying, man, Sai? How's everything going? You're muted, by the way. You're muted.
How are you, Shik? All good?
Oh, you called me flawless, He's about to call me flawless. It's okay. It's okay. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. How you doing?
First of all, hit the like button, people. Subscribe to Shik TV. He's 114 away from 1K. We have to get them. Now, Shik, see, I have seen. First of all, I have to talk for 1 minute for tennis. Brilliant match.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant match.
The French Open? French Open final?
French Open final. Carlos Alcaraz. He was 2 sets down. He came back. He saved 3 match points. He came back, won 5-2.
Wow.
5.5 hours match. 5.5 hours match.
Yes, it's Sai. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 5.5 hours match. Absolutely brilliant. You missed it. You missed absolutely gold match, Shik. I'm telling you. See, I'm watching this. I like tennis.
I like tennis too. I just haven't been like watching tennis for a minute.
See, I watched Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Djokovic, all that, but Carlos Alcaraz is next level. Yeah, he's next level.
I don't even. Yeah, like I think he's there now, bro. Like he's the present. Like you can't even see the future or whatever.
Jack Sinner and 2 to 3 cup. Zanetti, Italy, when coming another one. 3 to 4 are there. Next generation is coming there. Brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. Wow, what a wonderful final.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's so good to see. That's the tennis was, and it's clay, it's not grass. Wow. Some of the shots you watch, Sheik, it's highlights. It's real highlights. How stupid shots that's from Alcaraz back and forehand shots. Brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm gonna
I
watch it.
hope
Convince
he
me.
won. I hope he wins. I hope he wins Wimbledon.
Wimbledon.
That is
I'll
also
watch
this.
Wimbledon. I'll watch Wimbledon, and we'll do
This
Wimbledon watch
month.
alongs, and you can show up. Yeah, yeah. It's this
Yeah,
month.
this month June 30.
Oh,
From
perfect.
June 30 onwards.
Perfect. More content on the channel. Perfect. We'll be there for Wimbledon.
Brilliant. And
Yeah.
congrats to I don't want to butcher her name. His name is Coco. Women's French Open
Women's French
final.
Open champion. Yeah.
He's 21 years from USA. Brilliant man. He
Yeah.
beat number one seed.
Okay.
This tennis was so good. Absolutely so good.
Yeah.
And coming now to football,
Yes.
final was so good. National League final, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
Real
it.
enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I thought Spain will dominate. Portugal, I don't trust Roberto Martinez.
I
He's
predicted
a fraud for me.
3-1. I predicted 3-1 Spain.
See, I thought he's a fraud for me. Roberto Martinez is fraud for me. But he stick to his guns. He played well. The players played well. Shout out to Nuno Mendes, man.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely pocketed Lamal.
What a
See,
player, man.
he did reverse Sheik.
Yeah.
He passed Yamal with defense also, and he scored.
Yeah.
Absolutely
The
techie
goal he
defender.
scored was beautiful goal.
Brilliant.
Brilliant
See,
goal.
that is a wingback you need, Flole.
Yeah.
Sheik. That is a wingback you need.
You know, we were linked with him before we got.
Yeah,
Dortmund.
I seen, yes.
We were
Yeah.
literally linked with him, bro.
And another wingback you lost was Ryan Aitnuri. He's a brilliant left back.
Man
He's a
City.
brilliant left back.
Man.
City got him. See, I will say this. See, we are getting Karkares. He's fine. He's a brilliant 21 years old.
Everyone who's
And-
up there. Mhm.
See, one thing. Do you know? I think people don't know that he's recruited by Paolo Maldini at AC Milan. Karkares is recruited by Maldini.
Big up.
He called him
Big up.
and he recruited him.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant left back, but I will take Aitnuri.
Okay.
He ball carrying ability is and passing was brilliant.
Yeah.
I will take Aitnuri, but City got him. I will tell you this, Sheik. First, see, next season, how much Arsenal do, the title race will be back to City Liverpool.
Okay. I think
How
so
much
too.
Arsenal do?
Yeah, I think so
See,
too.
one more thing. If Rodrigo is available, if Liverpool are there, Arsenal won't get Rodrigo. I am definitely telling that.
I just think they're banking everything on Sesko. They're like Sesko is that player that they're willing to spend money for and all that type of stuff. The Zubimendi deal still has to kind of go through. I don't know what's going on with the Zubimendi deal.
Fabrizio said that it's done.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I seen that tweet in he's doing design interviews. In that said that it's done pending. That's it. Announce was pending.
Yeah.
And
okay.
see, some Arsenal fans are reacting that it is a bad signing. See, I watch Bundesliga because some players I want to say I watch Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Sesko is not a bad player.
Mhm.
He's a not bad player, and some people are comparing to Nunes. See,
Yeah, I don't think he's
I will.
Nunes. Nunes is shit.
No, I see. He's Nunes. I see. He's not Nunes.
He's not Nunes.
And Sheik. See, I will tell you this. Yesterday, I am watching Usham's stream.
Mhm.
Somebody Arsenal fan super chatted that Sesko is ability equal to Neymar.
Oh my goodness. I think he was trolling.
Really?
Surely he was trolling.
Really? No.
No way. How? That's
Really?
not- how can you even make a that's crazy.
You
Yeah.
can check it. You can check it out. And if you are on A-listers, right, you can ask him also. He
I'll
absolutely
ask him. I'll actually
flabbergasted.
ask him. I'll actually ask him. I'll ask him.
See, I take a screenshot also that he said that Sesko is technical ability is equal to Neymar's.
Oh my fucking god.
See, people don't understand Neymar people don't understand that Neymar technical ability is equal to Ronaldinho.
Yes, like yeah.
Yeah,
Like there
see,
are
some
very
people
few
see.
people who
I
match
think
up to Neymar.
see for me, I think Ronaldinho didn't watch much more.
Yeah.
I watched Neymar.
Yeah.
I say, as per player ability, I will say Ronaldinho. But in terms of for me, is Neymar is a key.
He's the
For
king,
me, as a
Mhm.
for me, Thierry Henry or both.
I've never seen anyone like Neymar. I
Ball
really haven't
control,
seen anyone like
dribbling, ball control. If he wants to go, if Neymar wants to embarrass you, he will embarrass you.
yeah,
And another player who comes to close to us, Hazard.
Hazard. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, see, I'm first of all, I'm football fan. Next, I'm a Liverpool fan. I will appreciate football.
Right, right.
See, I laughed at it. He said that, and he written said that he will score 25 goals. Super Chat, he said
Sesko.
25 goals.
Sesko.
Sesko
Yeah.
in
Okay.
all competitions. Okay, we will see. See, we are linked with him also. Sesko, we are linked with him. This striker market is absolutely horrendous.
It is.
Absolutely horrendous. See, United needs striker.
Yeah.
We need striker. Liverpool needs striker. And
Chelsea need a
Newcastle,
striker. Like, yeah, Chelsea needs striker. Like,
Chelsea
Larson.
needs striker.
Yeah, yeah.
And Oshman, he wants money. No, he can't come to Premier League. And Isak, it's way too much.
He's not gonna go nowhere.
Junior,
Yeah.
no, Alvarez, it's gone. It's also way too much.
Yeah.
And there are only 3 to 4: Gokares, Ekatike, Sesko, and another one. If you watch at Atlanta, player called Redugi.
hmm
He's there. He's 60 million value. He's also good, but I don't know he's ready for Premier League or not. He's good. I think I think there will be one more surprising sign from Liverpool. Yes, words will be done. Kerkeres will be done. I think left wing or striker, there will be surprise. Something Liverpool are planning. They will go big again.
Yeah.
They can spend money. Liverpool can literally spend money, and Diaz will go. I think Diaz or Nunes, one will go. Definitely go. Definitely they will. One will leave. I think we need. See, people are saying that. See, only Liverpool are 3 to 4 players. No, we need 6 players.
Yeah.
We need right back Fimpong. We need left back Kirkes.
Because
We need 10 words. We need striker, and we need one midfielder, and we need one centre back.
okay.
We need 6 players. And what? See, people don't understand that why Liverpool were paying 130, see, 120 million pounds, 125 million pounds for words,
And
because
that's why.
no, because we are replacing Trent Alexander-Arnold.
hmm
People don't understand that his creativity is next level.
Okay.
See, I watched KDB, Gerrard, David Silva. There are billion passes. I will say after KDB, Trent is the best passer in the league.
Okay.
I will say that
Yeah, yeah.
he can create from anything.
Yeah.
Because of that, what we are doing was taking pressure off Salah. We are spending that much because he can do that.
hmm
See, okay, I said it from start when words link. I said that I don't want words. Bring me Cherky and Isak. It's called same. Isak will be 110, Cherky will be 35. It will cost same, but we are getting words. He's a brilliant player, not gonna lie. Absolutely, in tight spaces, he can pass the ball well. He can create the well. He can shoot also really well. He score 10 assists and 15 goals in a Bundesliga. He's a brilliant player. I will take it. And I don't want to compare Cherky to Words. There are both different players. Yes, they will play different positions, but Cherky won't play from the left. He's position was 10. Words can play from left to center.
Listen, man.
That's why I
Look,
don't want.
the only
That's
reason
why I
why I
don't want to
want
compare.
Verts, like, of course, you guys are Liverpool and the rivals, biggest
Yes.
rivals for us. The only positive side for me that Verts is going to, Liverpool and that Leverkusen are gonna get that money. Yo, Ten Hag, come get your fucking players, bro. You gonna have
Anthony
you're gonna
Garnacho.
have 120, 30 million to spend. Come do shopping here, bro. We'll give it to you for cheap. No problem. We'll give it to you for cheap. No problem. No
Shik,
problem.
did you see 3 Premier League teams want Garnacho?
Yeah.
One Chelsea.
Villa and Spurs. That's what I heard.
I don't think Spurs. I think it will be Arsenal.
think Arsenal would get Garnacho.
I think if they don't get Rodrigo, I will be not surprised. I
Mm,
will be not surprised. Rick. I want to manifest it. I want to manifest it. I I is not surprised.
You see, for me at
It
this
will
point,
be.
like I'm not even like I don't even like care where he goes to. Just get him gone, bro. But the cherry on the top of the cake would be if he goes to one of these clubs. But I just think he needs to go, bro. Like he needs to fucking go. He's gonna go. Like it's pretty much confirmed that he's gonna leave. He doesn't want to be here.
Yeah,
Manager don't rate him anymore. Attitude, ego, all those type of things. And then on top of that, his performances. Like I think that's the biggest thing is his performances. You can't do the whole young gimmick for him anymore. He's had a lot of time. He's had a lot of games over here at Manchester United. He's been under two different managers, and he just hasn't improved in any aspect for me, to be honest. There's nothing that he's improved on. So yeah, we need to get him gone, man. Like I said, wherever he goes, it doesn't really matter. As long as he goes,
do
that is it for me, man.
do you think coming see saying that on public you have to go, it will reduce price? It's a backlash. Do you think
Yeah,
it will affect the price?
I mean, look, that United are pretty like they're insisting on that 50 to 60 million price tag. But that the reason why I think they're insisting on a price tag like that is probably because of his age. Because there could still be a thing where Garnacho goes to a different club and performs well. Like I'm not saying that he's not going to go to a different club and not perform well. I just think again in our situation, maybe they are looking for a little bit of money because they didn't get rid of Bruno. They didn't take that 100 million offer if that offer was ever presented to them. But they're going to still try to look in different ways to get money out of the squad. Like Sancho's still going to be sold. Rashford's still going to be
Rashford,
sold. Garnacho's going to be sold. All these
Anthony.
different people are going to be sold. Yeah, Anthony. So I think they're just looking at it in terms of an aspect where they are trying to get as much money as they can. Again, where I stand is don't matter, bro. Like take 30, 40, 50. Really don't matter to me. Really, really don't matter to me. Add sell on clause, whatever. Like do any of those type of shit and like just get him gone, man. Like genuinely just get him
I
gone. So
I think Garnacho works at Newcastle.
fair enough. He won't start over Gordon though. That's the thing. He's not gonna start over Gordon. He could be like a
Uh,
sub for them. He could be like a substitute for them, yeah. Because
yes.
right now, I guess who's the substitute for it's Harvey Barnes, right? I mean, yeah, I guess he could. I guess he could, but it's like, hey man, someone sign him. Someone sign him. That's all I'm saying. But
See,
cool.
Sheikh,
Last
before I
question.
go,
Yeah, go on, go on.
yeah, before I go,
Mhm.
see, Mbombo is linked to United.
Yeah,
Cunha done.
done.
And as per reporting report that Holland doesn't want to go anywhere. Uh,
Fuck what he thinks. Yeah, like fuck what he thinks. He just chatting. He coming out and just
yeah.
chatting all by
Okay.
himself.
See, you are linked to Gokares,
Yeah,
and you will get another midfielder. Do you
hopefully.
think this type of signings is increasing more pressure that Ruben has to deliver results from straight away?
Of course, 100%. But I've been saying this too. These signings are, you know how everyone used to say, get Ruben's players, let Ruben get his
Yeah.
players. These signings are not quote unquote
Ruben
Ruben's
plays.
players. They're
Yeah.
not Ruben's
System
players.
plays.
So what that tells
System plays.
me is that the club, to a certain extent, is thinking of the future without Ruben Amorim, which
Yeah.
means maybe if things don't go well this season, and I just want to say, if we do get, let's say we get Gyökeres, Cunha, and Mbeumo, and he's still not able to deliver some sort of results, it's a shame on him. Like this is a very, very like decent attack, to be honest, at least in the Premier League. Like these Cunha and Mbeumo probably have 35 GNA between them. And last season as a club, we scored 44 goals. Like
This
44
team,
goals.
do you think this team can score 60 goals plus if that attack?
60 goals plus is tough, because the last time we scored we didn't even score 60 under Ten Hag's first season. We scored like 57, I think, something like that.
Yeah, but this attack is best, right?
Yeah, I think it's tough. I would say about maybe, I would say maybe just a little
60.
over 60 goals. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I would say
Yeah.
that. They could.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. See, I want to see how Ruben practice. See, he's a good coach, man. I watched it at Sporting. He's a good coach, but I'm worried that they the downfall will be start from Bruno. He can't play in this
Can't
system. He
play,
can't play.
Can't play in that system.
He is not a 10. He's not a 8. He's not 8. He's not 8. He's not 10.
Yeah.
That is a worrying point for me. Before I go, happy Halliburton Day, Sheik.
No, Sai, we're not doing that. Sai, we're not doing that. I knew
And
it.
see you in playback.
See you, bro.
See,
See you. Take care.
see, don't hate him. I want to see Chip. That's
No,
why.
but fuck
See,
Halliburton, man. I don't give
no,
a
no, no,
shit.
no. See,
Fuck
Shik,
Halliburton.
you see, he came from most overrated player, man. That's why I want that story written for Chip. He's most overrated player to Chip. Yeah, see, OK is playing brilliant, but no. Halliburton is a good player. He's a talented player. He's not most overrated player. I want to see that Chip.
All right,
That's it.
Sai. All right. But
Big
big
up.
up to you, of course, for joining every single time and all the support that you give us and everybody else on everybody's channels too.
Yeah,
Same thing. It's gonna be like I told
every
Raj and I
Sunday.
told every Sunday, 8 p.m. UK time, fan call-in show. You can have your say, bro.
Do you watch F1, Sheik?
I don't, but I need to get into it. I do need to get into it. I've been slacking on so many things. I have so many things to watch today, and so little time too. So little time. So
Watch before I go. Watch Ballerina movie. It's good.
okay, I'll watch it. Cool. We gotta get through all these callers because I have to actually
Big up.
close out in the next like 30 to 45 minutes because I have somewhere
Big
to
up.
be. But
Hit
big
the
up
like
to you.
button, people. Subscribe to Shik TV.
Bless, bro. Bless. Take care, Sai. Take care, bro. Cool. Next we've got NMTV. How you doing, my bro?
Yo, what's up, G? How are you?
Good, man. How are you? Where are you
I'm good,
from?
I'm
I think
good.
it's my first time seeing you like on stream or anything like that. Do you have like your own
Yeah,
YouTube channel?
yeah. Probably just seen me in the chat.
Okay.
You've seen. I know you from Flawless's channel.
Nice. There we go. Love
Yeah,
that, bro.
so I probably haven't seen when you started releasing content, but like I've seen you in the chat,
Yeah.
so I kind of know that you're now doing your own channel, and I saw
Yeah,
you're
man.
going live,
Yeah,
so I just
appreciate
wanted
that.
to come say hi.
Of course, man. Are you what team do you support? Do you want to talk a
I'm
little bit about your
I'm
team?
I'm a United fan, but I want to talk
United
about
fan. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to talk about something else before we talk about that.
Of course. Yeah. Go on. Floor's yours, man.
Yeah, so I just posted my first YouTube video today as well,
Love that.
and
Awesome.
thank you. Congrats to you as well. I'm just
Mhm.
wondering, what platform do you use to make thumbnails?
Thumbnails. Good question. So I
Yeah.
use Canva, this website called Canva.
Okay.
Very easy, very simple. Just to, I guess, to kind of like help you out, what I normally do is I will create one kind of like overlay for a thumbnail, and then let's say like different things are happening, you can just pick pictures of players and just put them in and drag them in. Sometimes
Okay.
you might need like a website to make your pictures transparent, like to take a background off of a player's picture or something like that. There's
Yeah.
literally, I think it's literally called transparent background. These are all websites that Flawless has told me about. So yeah, that's what I use. Canva. I need to get better at thumbnails because I think my thumbnails are a little bit bad, but that's what I use for thumbnails. It's super easy. It's very convenient. I have everything saved on there. Every picture that you add on there also gets saved. It's like you have your own gallery. So
Okay.
it's like very, very easy to use. Matter of fact, bro, like you can message me after this. And if you need any help regarding all of that type of stuff, let me know. As you were saying, people in the chat, he dropped his first video today, so go check that out. Go subscribe to him. You can
Okay.
drop your link in the chat too, and I'll put it up so that everybody goes and subscribes to it. And yeah, man, Canva, that's what I use for thumbnails. Canva,
Okay. And are you using the free version or the paid version?
the free version. Yeah, I use the free version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was just wondering if there are any AI tools that can do that, but I wasn't able to find some that were.
AI tools are tough. Like I tried using ChatGPT one time for
Uh-huh.
AI tools, and like I put in a prompt and it'll say like, oh, I need this thumbnail with this person with this colors with this heading, and then they'll be like, okay, we're working on it, but they just never send it to me, ChatGPT. So I got sick and tired of it. Like for example, I wanted to make a new one today for the call-in show, but I just was waiting and they just never got sent. And I was like, okay, maybe this is a thing that they only do when you pay for it, when you get like the ChatGPT Plus or whatever, the premium. So I just decided to make it through this. But you see like this stoppage time with Shik on top, all this type of stuff. I've made this through
I
Canva.
can't see it because I'm on my phone right. Let me go on YouTube.
Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. No worries. But if you've seen the thumbnail and if you've seen like this overlay that I'm on right now, like this is all through Canva. Everything is through Canva. So I think it's super easy. I've been using it since I started it. Flawless put me on Canva. There's some other websites and stuff too that he told me about, but I just found it most comfortable to use Canva. So that's what I
Oh,
end up
so like
using.
this I can see the thumbnail right now. So you did this
Yeah.
on Canva?
Did this on Canva. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Okay,
on
nice.
Canva. So it's easy. It's not that hard to use. But yeah, man, like I said, if you have any questions about anything, if you need help for anything, always feel free to shout me, bro. No problem at all.
Okay, for sure. I can message you on like, do you use IG?
IG. Yeah. It's in the link in the description of this video.
Okay.
You'll find me on there. IG, Twitter, anything, bro. Just shout me on anything.
All
Cool.
right.
You have anything you want to talk about United real quick? About the
For
season and
sure.
stuff like that? Yeah, go
Yeah,
on, go on.
how long do I have so I can choose what I really want to talk
We'll do
about?
a couple of minutes. We'll do like maybe 3 to 4 minutes just because there's a couple of other people waiting too, and I just want to get through
Okay.
everyone. And I have to close out soon too. So yeah, go on. Floor's yours, man. Go on.
All right. So I think in the position that we're in, if we get Cunha, Gyökeres, and Mbeumo,
Mhm.
I feel like we should still consider keeping some of the players that we have on loan or trying to negotiate with them to take lower wages
Okay.
just to strengthen our team and keep the bench strong.
Okay.
Because a lot of times when we move on players and sell on players, we essentially we're not bringing in first team players. We're bringing in players to basically step in if the first team players get injured, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like for example, I'm thinking if we're gonna do this wing back thing and he's adamant on still keeping this formation that he's already playing,
Mm-hmm.
I feel we should heavily talk to Anthony. Jason Wilcox should tell him that listen, we like you'll be an important player in this team. You're gonna get minutes so that him and Ahmad can rotate right wing back and not put as much pressure on Ahmad to play week in week out every time, even though we're playing once a week.
True.
And as well, I think with Rashford, no one's gonna come in for Rashford.
You think
I
so?
don't think I don't think anyone's I think it's all like his camp putting out information. I don't think Rashford is rated in Europe like that, especially with the amount of talent coming out right now.
True.
There's no point in going in for a Rashford even for a season or two. It's just too much of a gamble, you know?
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
it's like going in for Jack Grealish right now. Like you wouldn't want to take that risk even though he has a big brand because there's just too much like you know how there's hype of like
Too much
young
has
soccer
happened.
players.
Yeah.
There's there's just better, younger, hungrier players right now. So I feel even with Rashford, I would say keep him and rotate him with Gyökeres.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Would you want to just to add to that question? So, would you want to see some of the youth involved? Like, because obviously there are a couple
100%.
of youth players as well in our squad. You know, Cheeto as a striker and all these different guys that can come through the ranks. Would you want to see maybe some of the youth involved,
I
or
think
you think?
I would definitely love to see them involved, but based on this season that just happened, Amram has showed us that he's not willing to play youth. I think he'll only play them if his back's against the wall. I don't think he'll rotate them like, oh, Sekou Kone, go have a few minutes. Okay, let Bruno rest or let Casemiro rest. And then throwing in a few academy players here and there. He only started to do it when there was a lot of injuries and his back was against the wall, but
Okay.
he never introduced them just even for like 15 minutes. Let's see what you have, even though Hoyland was stinking out the gaff for the longest time. And the last thing before I leave,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on bringing back Mason Greenwood after everything that's happened now and him having a whole season in Marseille, him having a family with the same woman and a child, and it no longer being a criminal case? What are
Yeah.
your thoughts on bringing back Mason Greenwood?
It is a to be honest, it is a touchy subject. So it's like, look, I mean, in terms of the player, no doubt that he's a talented player, right? Like if we're talking just terms of football, like, yeah, no doubt that he's a very talented player, even when he was here, even when he's been at Marseille, you know, this past season, no doubt. The only reason why I would say no is just because I know what comes with things like this. It's the constant talking. It's, you know, the PR things, like all of that type of stuff, I still think that people in our fan base, and to be honest, including myself, yes, he wasn't proven guilty, but the proof is out there. We know what he did, all that type of stuff. And, even though she dropped the charges and all that, but it's out there what he did. And to me personally, as like a human and, my morals and stuff like that, I don't support that. So I wouldn't want him to be at our club just based off of that reason, not anything to do with his footballing ability. But it's also just like our fan base. We know how our fan base is. Our fan base has ridiculed players when they haven't even done anything crazy like this. Like, remember when Pogba was here getting ridiculed week in, week out? There's a lot of people who asked the same question about Pogba too. Would you take Pogba back in terms of footballing ability? 100,000,000%. Pogba is a quality player. But you know what comes with things like that, how the fan base used to talk about him, certain people in the fan base used to talk about him, and scapegoating and all those type of things. I just think right now, in terms of where we are as a club and where we're trying to possibly, build ourselves up, I think those type of distractions need to be kept away. I think we do need to focus on solely rebuilding the squad, thinking about our football, all those things only, rather than becoming this whole like PR type of thing where we're trying to still somehow find a way back. And if you remember, I actually don't know if you remember this, when the whole decision of Mason Greenwood was, about of whether he's going to stay or not, they actually originally decided to keep him. But the moment that they kind of announced that they're looking to keep him, there was major backlash. Yeah. And then that's when they changed the decision to not keep him and to let him go. And I think exactly for that same reason, I just don't think it's probably good for us to get someone like him, not because of his footballing ability, for the stuff outside, back to our club, just because our focus should be on something else. Our focus should be on getting this team ready. And I think he's just going to bring that. He's going to bring those things with him. So that's what I would say on that. But cool. Shout out your channel, bro. NMTV, is that the name of your channel?
Yeah, NMTV is the name of my channel.
Awesome. Yeah. And are you going live anytime soon, like tomorrow or anything like that? Or
no, so far I'm not going live. I'm just gonna be uploading on a schedule.
Okay.
I'm not going live yet because I don't have a setup. And
No
I'm
worries.
just recording on my phone. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna build first on that and then
yeah,
get a
man.
setup.
Phone
and
setup,
start
all
building.
good. Just do it, bro. Like that's what I would say. Like I'm not nobody either like that, but that's what I would say is just pick up the camera and talk, bro. Like that's what content is at the end of the day. People don't care where
Yeah.
you're at, where you're sitting, all those type of things. People care about what you're talking about. So do it, bro. I'm here. I'm definitely gonna subscribe to your channel right after this. Make sure everybody in the chat also checks out NMTV. Make sure you guys
For
go
sure.
subscribe to bro.
I
And
will
yeah, I
actually
do.
put it in the chat when I get off the.
Of course, yeah, of
yeah.
course, bro. Feel free to do that, and yeah, people, y'all go and subscribe to him 100%. And I was telling everybody else too. I'm gonna be doing this every single Sunday, so you're welcome to call in any single time, bro. Any single
Yeah,
time.
I'm actually in Montreal, Canada, but I grew up in
Nice.
Kenya. So
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome. Yeah, man. So it sounds good. So cool. Nice talking to you. And
Nice
MTV,
meeting
I'm
you,
gonna
bro.
move on.
For
Of
sure.
course, every single time, bro.
Stay
We'll
blessed,
have you
bro.
on. Since you are a United fan too, I'll have you on for a show one time as well. For
Oh,
United
yo,
show.
that would be amazing.
Of course,
Yeah.
bro. Of course. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll definitely invite
I'll
you.
message
So.
you, bro.
Of course. Sounds good, bro.
All right,
All
take
right.
care,
You
man.
take it. Yep. You have a great rest
See
of
you,
your day,
bro.
bro. See you. Take care. What a guy, man. What a legend. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. He's going to put the link just now. So go and subscribe to him and support everyone, man. Support everyone. But cool. Next, we have a Mud Brother is here. Actually, you know what? We'll introduce both the Mud Brothers together. So we'll put both Mud Brothers in here. Man like Don C, man like Prime are in the building. How you guys doing, man? How's everything going? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, brother.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Don C, what you wanna what do you wanna talk about, Don C?
Oh no, man. Do you know what? Yeah, I just come true just to say hello, brother, and you know what I'm saying, show some love on your first
Fan
calling
calling show.
and
Yeah,
it's
thank you,
about
bro. I
bloody
appreciate
time,
that.
my brother. This is what I'm saying. You've been waiting so long. You've been lazy. You get what I'm saying? You be acting like a nana and go. You get me? You just keep on making things slip out. You get me?
Hey,
But big up you, brother.
okay. Yeah, Prime. I think you're muted, Prime. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. You're a real one for that, Don C. And yeah, man,
No
I had
worries.
to. I just thought about it. I was like, you know what? Let's. It's summer. There's not a lot of content like that we can talk about in terms of football anyway. So I was like, you know what? Might as well have a little call-in show and all these type of things, and let people have their say, just like how people let me have my say. Flawless let me have my say one time. So I was like, it's only right that we give the same thing back to everybody else, So yeah, man, every single time. Of course, man, you already know, man. NMTV. Drop your link and I'll literally go subscribe to you right now. We also have Kaneki in the building too. What's up, Kaneki? I think you have a little echo.
Do I have an echo?
Yeah. I think there's like a little bit of an echo. Because I can hear myself. Yeah. No worries, bro. Take your time. But yeah, I mean, this is the fan call-in show, so I mean, you can talk about anything that you want, and I will be closing out in the next like 10-15 minutes and stuff too.
Yeah. No, do you know, before I ever go, man, 'cause I'm only here for a few minutes still, you get me? I just want to say, do you know what, on to next season, fuck Arsenal, get this pussy old Arteta right, you know what I'm saying? He can take his Zinchenkos and the Jesus and all the rest of the frauds, the beast. He could even take Tony with him. This is what I'm saying, like, just go away, please, brother. You know what I'm saying? Do man like me a favor, yeah? Do good brothers like me a favor.
Not going anywhere, though. He's not going anywhere, man. Just like how you told me Bruno's not going anywhere, Arteta not going anywhere, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not going anywhere, yeah. But I still got that hope in him. I've got more hope of Arteta leaving our club than I've got him winning a big trophy.
Fair enough. I have a quick question for you, because I've been hearing a lot of like mixed opinions from other people and stuff too. Some fans say a trophy is okay. A trophy, be it an FA Cup, Carabao Cup, any of those type of trophies. Are you on the thing where he needs to deliver a big trophy because it's about time that, you know, he spent so much money? You're going to go out there and get a striker. You're going to sign Zubimendi, like all these, you know, positions that have been needed for a while. Is it now time for him to deliver a big trophy, or you'd be okay with a trophy at this point too?
Okay, whoever says that, yeah, go fuck yourself first and foremost. Yeah, and I don't apologize for my language. Right, just remember what I said last season. Yeah, just remember what I said last season. Yeah. Whether Arteta wins the Champions League or not, I want this pussy out.
Yo, can you man hear me?
Yeah, you're all good. Yeah, all good, Kaneki. All good.
Yeah, big up, Kaneki. I don't care what he wins next season. He could buy another dog called trophy. I don't care. Right? He could win the quadruple. I don't care. Get this prick, this fraud out of my club. Right? It doesn't take all of these years to win a trophy. It really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the train like the rest of these Arsenal sexuals, or I don't even know what to call them. These blind people, yeah. Ray Charles could see that this dude can't get us over the line. Yeah. What's his name? Luther Vandross, God rest his soul. Yeah, from the grave, can see that this dude cannot win us a big trophy. These these Arteta fans that think second place is good, 3 seasons in a row. You're not what's wrong with my club. Your mentality is what's wrong with my club. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got time to be God. Do you know when I'm on streams and I'm going back and forth, or in chats going back and forth with these deluded, stupid Arsenal fans that think someone like me who has standards, who has standards, right, saying that this is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, yeah. I'm not gonna marry a girl without no standards. Yeah, so I'm not gonna settle for less. Yeah, everything in my life has to be about standards, whether it's work, whether my home, everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't no hoarder. I ain't about this sentiment. I'm not about these stupid Arsenal sexuals. Yeah, this woke fan base. I cannot deal with them. Yeah, if I had my choice, yeah, I will loan out my fan base to maybe Man United just for 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? To Tottenham for 2 seasons. Just get them out of here.
It's okay, man. I don't want them. We don't need them, bro. We already deal with our own people. We fight with our own people every single day. You're you sound like there's no echo, but you just sound a little low.
Yes, you sound bad. Look, when it comes to the Arsenal fans, I'd rather them be honest. I'd rather them be honest with themselves and honest about the situation instead of trying to go for a check. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it this way.
Yeah, but it's also like, I mean, you think about it this way too, right? It's like this so-called, I mean, this process, whatever you want to call this whole Arteta thing, right? At some point in time, you also have to think about all these other players that you have at your club too, right? Saliba, the likes of Saka. At some point in time, they're gonna get fed up that we're not winning anything. Like,
do you know
what it is? Like, it's one of those type of things. It's like it's gonna be a thing where they're gonna want to go to different clubs to have a better career because this is time at the end of the day. Like these are 6 to 7 years, almost 6 years now, right? Like this will be phase 6 basically for Arteta. So 6 years now where these guys have been playing at the top level and all those type of things, but there will come a time where they're gonna be like, yo, like I just don't think I'm gonna be able to. I want to win stuff in my career. And clubs are going to come calling and they're going to get tempted. Like it's going to be a thing where they are going to get tempted of winning silverware. At this point, like for Arsenal, winning any type of silverware because you haven't been winning like, even cups and stuff like that. So,
mate, did you know it's for me, you can't spend the money that you spent, right? And been not even knocking at the door, tapping at the door for 3 seasons. 3 seasons
for just a trophy, like just
and
a
to win
trophy.
and to come back with a Carabao Cup, bro. Are you crazy?
That too,
bro.
Yeah.
That's just like me working the whole year, and all I made is about £500.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And the fact that my fan base is co-signing this, my fan base, it's disgusting because they'll tell you that, you know what, yeah, it's fine. Trust the process. It's like, okay, cool. I'm trusting the process. How long does a process last? Is what I'm saying. If you Google what process means, yeah, it has to come with something. This dude is not coming with any trophies, bro. He's a gaslighter. This is what he is. And unfortunately, these fans that I call my Arsenal brethrens, yeah, right, my Arsenal brethrens, them man there, yeah, they're the biggest pussies. They're what's wrong with my club. You know what I'm saying?
Weren't you guys twerking for Zubamendi? Like, did you guys love his performance? At fault for the Portugal equalize 60 million you want to spend on that guy, 60 million.
Bro, I've been saying it like since the fucking beginning, bro. That Zubamendi is shit. He's a shit player. And I'll tell you why. Because he didn't do shit versus us, bro. And last season were the bottom of the fucking barrel. Like bottom of the fucking barrel. And he did fuck all against us.
In every important game he's played in, he's died.
Did we just get raided, by the way? Did we just get raided? Because there's like 195 people in the building.
At halftime. But people also said England's midfield was shit last summer. So,
all I'm saying is, I do not want no defender yet that's worse than a Marino. And right now, this is the levels that he's on. Yeah, if he's not better than Partey, I don't give a shit.
Bro, he's he would go there and literally be your fourth best.
Man, what a legend!
Big shout out to Sam. If he goes there and you keep Zinchenko, he's behind Zinchenko. And I'm not joking. In terms of midfield ability, he's behind Zinchenko.
Yeah. Don't say Zinchenko in front of Don C, bro. He's
going. No, I know. No, that's to show Don C that I'm not joking. I know how Don C is with that name.
Yeah.
So that's how bad I'm trying to tell them. Everybody thinks I'm saying he's bad because I hate Arsenal. I will never lie on transfers. You've never seen me do it.
All right, Kaneki, what's funny is when it comes to transfers and knowledge about the footballers, like, you know that I listen to you always. You get what I'm saying? Because I respect you like that. You know what I'm saying? Forget the rivalry and all of that. When it comes to football, you know football, innit? Yeah.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
It's funny because remember the stream that I had with Flawless? When they mentioned Zubamendi, I was laughing at him. You know what I'm saying? Laughing at him. Yeah. I do not want that player. Like, if you can't give me a striker, what's the point of we even talking about transfers? Yeah. Because we don't need another defensive midfielder. We do not need another defensive player. I'm tired of this blood. Yeah. How many defensive players is it going to take, yeah, to win a league? Yeah. We got too many and we haven't won anything yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't won fuck.
Bro, you guys are going to Sociedad. Susic is right there. Someone that I want at Manchester United. Susic is right there. A 10 that you need. Oyarzabal is right there. Because let's be real. We've seen Oyarzabal. We've seen what he does in big moments. That's a player that can help you turn a 0-0 into a 1-0. And you're going for Zubamendi. Takefusa Kubo is there. I don't hold him that highly, but for what you need as to level off your attack, Takefusa Kubo is there. Yermi Pina is at Villarreal, and you're going to La Liga for Zubamendi. Yermi Pina right now is 25 million. I want to talk about transfers because Man United pissed me off. Because I was here talking about. You remember when I was telling you about Assegnon?
Yeah.
He went to Stuttgart for 13 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luis Enrique, that all of you heard me talk about. Yeah, he's now at Inter for 19 million.
Bro, I say this all the time on all my shows. I say, yo, United sign Kaneki as the scouting guy, bro. Genuinely. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm genuinely not even kidding.
It's pissing me off because I was talking with one of my friends today at the bar while we were watching the Portugal Spain game, and they were like, he's an Arsenal fan. As I said before, there's Arsenal fans I happily speak to because they understand football. Doncy and these guys, they don't waffle. They just know where I'm coming from. He's asking, who do you think Arsenal should sign? Listen, I don't hold him completely highly as the top echelon striker. But as far as Arsenal need right now, Patrick Schick. Granted, I don't even want to say Gonzalo Ramos, bro, but what's his name from Dortmund? That Guirassy. Literally a powerhouse up top that knows how to link play.
Bro,
Arsenal doesn't need, bro. Arsenal doesn't need a specific type of striker. You need a striker that's going to take attention off of Saka, take attention off of the left wing. Someone that will literally, because of their presence, push the defense of the opposition back to give your team more space to manipulate the ball. Because as much as I don't like Arsenal, if you give Arsenal the ball, eventually they will hurt you.
Yeah, that's true.
Arsenal don't have none of the players now that can hurt you. If you have Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Susic right there, Susic that's two-footed, yeah, press resistant, can play on the half turn, elite dribbling, yeah, and has that. What's it? It's the one matter pass where he just puts it through the legs of the opposition and it goes to your player. I love that. I love seeing that pass. Since Fabregas used to do it, Bergkamp used to do it, Mata did it, Oscar did it. It's just when you just see them just play the ball directly through like 2-3 people's feet and it goes to your player. He has that. Susic right now is 23 million and you're looking to sign Zubimendi for 60 million to replace Jorginho that don't play.
That's the same pass that certain United fans will tell me that Bruno has.
Don't get me started on that because we have Bruno Fernandes making bad decisions on the pitch and his wife making bad decisions
Bruno's
off
game
the
today.
pitch.
Y'all see Bruno's game today. He did fuck all.
Complete stinker.
Complete stinker.
Who said he had a brilliant second half against?
What brilliant second half? Bruno Fernandes, bro, Bruno Fernandes lost the ball. Literally got dispossessed more than he had completed passes in the second half. He lost the ball more than he made completed passes in the second half. But listen to how this goes now, okay? They won, so no one cares. All right, that's how it is in world football.
Oh, he scored a penalty. Oh,
yeah, he scored a penalty. Dante, you need to understand this because I'm going to talk about Arsenal right now. I don't care really much about Man United. There's a stream where I talked with Lee Gunner few years back when I brought up Isak to him. Lee Gunner has all right to like disregard me, you know, because he's Lee Gunner. I'm a random commenter. When I brought up Isak to Gunner, Gunner literally looked him up and started watching Isak. After 10 games, he didn't do highlights. He watched Isak for 10 games and then said, "Why don't Arsenal go and sign this kid?" I was talking about Isak when he was at Real Sociedad. When man was talking about all these players when they had no names. I'm looking at Arsenal and I can literally give you 4 names that could literally get you over the line. 4 names. And none of them cost over 50 million.
Do you know what, Kaneki? And do you know the funny thing is this? The only reason why I believe you is because I've heard you speak, and then obviously when someone talks about a lot of names, I do my own research. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know that you're in the wrong job, bro, because honestly, like your knowledge of football, just the way you see football and how it's supposed to be played and the players for the perfect team. Yeah. You are that guy. You know what I'm saying? Did you know that phrase? You are him.
Yeah. That's because here's a player I would like. Yeah, what you said. Yeah, because here's a player I've been talking about him because I want him at Man United, but his style of play fits you guys the most. I hate to admit it, but he does. Enzo Millet from
Yes.
Stuttgart, the
Yeah.
French midfielder. That
You said
brother
before.
is Hassim Awar with an engine, an actual decent engine.
Yeah.
You have him. Since you guys want to do this, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, like a midfield three, look like you want to go to a 4-3-3. Have him there as that ball carrying eight. Have him there that ball carrying eight. Because what I'm giving you are midfielders that are two-footed.
Yeah.
I hate seeing one-footed midfielders, Dante. I hate seeing it, especially when you are the technician in the team. If you're the technician in the team and everybody can just clamp down one foot and they know you have to do several actions before you can pass the ball, I'm going to hate you. When you have a midfielder like Santi Cazorla, left foot bang, right foot bang, that's the midfielders that I'm looking at. You are supposed to be the technician. Enzo Millet is right there for 38, 42 million. No one's talking about him. I was talking about Angelo Steelers with Shik and these guys like
Yeah,
a
he
couple
was.
2 years ago. Real Madrid are about to sign this kid. I was talking about this guy when he was coming through the freaking academy. Bro, I hate hearing the disrespect when everybody's like, "Oh, how difficult it would be to catch up." Do you know how easy it is to catch Liverpool and Manchester City? Because you want to know what's the hardest thing to do in football? Retain wins.
Yeah.
Do you think Liverpool look at how much points Liverpool had this season? Do you think it would be difficult for you to replicate and get that much wins? It's easier to gain wins than to retain wins. All right? Arsenal's team right now, last season, 2 months effed you over. 2 months of football effed you over. Let's be talking fact. 2 months is all it took to ruin you. 2 months. If you had 4 players to cover those roles you lost in them 2 months, it's a different story right now. I am not going to sit here and tell you as a football fan, not as a Man United fan, as a football fan, yeah, that I like watching Arsenal play football with Kai Havertz up top. It sickens me. It sickens me.
Crazy.
Delap was there for Arsenal. You let Chelsea sign him. Gonzalo Ramos, I don't hold him highly, but for what he can do at the moment, it's better than anything that you have. I don't rate Gonzalo Ramos as highly. PSG is trying to sell him to Man United so they can get Gyökeres. Let me just show you that, okay? PSG are trying to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and just accept this. Oh, Yazabal is there. Okay? Since your manager wants to do this like center forward false nine thing, oh, Yazabal is right there. Okay? That's the perfect option. Oh, Yazabal. What's this? Have you heard of the French baller Kali Muendo? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. That's another name that I've brought up on Flawless's channel during the summer transfer window. Him and somebody else called Sidibe.
Sidibe,
yeah.
Yeah, he's a 6'6" midfielder. He's basically Fellaini with tech, Fellaini with actual technical ability. That first touch, that chest control, his dominance in the air. He's 6'6" and he's at least agile enough on the ball to not
PNP
not
as well,
fall over.
Athleticism.
Yes.
Our fucking midfield lacks athleticism,
Yep.
bro.
And guess where he's in, Dancy? He's in the French League 2.
League 2, yeah.
Yeah.
He's been saying this for a while. Like, we need to go out there and try to look at League 2 players. Like, literally, he's been saying this for the longest time.
What's hurt Arsenal the most is Arsenal don't buy names. I've never known Arsenal to buy names. No one knew who the shit Thierry Henry was really when they signed him, except that he went to Juventus and didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arsenal are people that sign who no one knew Santi Cazorla. Who was out there talking about flipping Nasri?
Yeah.
Yeah, back when he was at Leon with Benzema and Ben Arfa. Like, come on, bro. I'm seeing Arsenal trying to shop out here, and they're trying to Arsenal shopping like their team is Manchester City. You don't have the finished product right now. 4 signings is all you need. 4 proper signings, and your manager doesn't know what those signings are.
Do you know, I've been saying this for a long time, and it's funny because the injuries that we got to our players this season, they were the major components. This is what I'm saying. You get a left winger, you get a striker, you get a right winger, you get a 10, and it's a completely different season.
What is it? If Arsenal has signed Sissoko, that's a Belgian. I don't know if Prime knows him. You sign Sissoko on the right wing. You get Oyarzabal on the left, because he can play on the left. You sign a midfielder, let's say Susic, or if you were dangerous enough, go and get Donny Olmo, who you should have tried and gotten, or if not even Donny Olmo. What's his name? Not Yusuf. It's not Yusuf Demir. Janos Musa. That's the name. Janos Musa. If you're trying to get even him, pace on your wings. Someone where you know that Bukayo Saka can rest. You have someone that can easily put in here now that can give you not exactly the finishing product of Bukayo Saka, but have the creative output that's at least better than him.
Yeah.
Saka can give you 4 goals. Get a player that can give you 2.
Yeah.
You don't have this. Stop trying to resurrect Jesus, okay? Stop it. All right? Stop resurrecting this brother. Stop it. No, bro. Okay? Watching you, I'm speaking as a football fan. Watching you and other Arsenal fans that I know want the best for your club suffer pisses me off, because the idiots in your fan base are the ones that make me don't want to pity you. Same with Man United. You saw me here laughing at Man United, saying that that if we finish 10th, we're lucky. See, I said that in August.
You did.
All right?
You did.
I am not going to sit here and act like Arsenal's team is far from the finished product. You're 4 players away. I am sorry. You have Tillman that plays for Klons FC, German right back, or actual right back that you actually need. 22 years old, 11 million, German, plays for FC Klons. Right there, available, 11 million. No one's looking at him. You have Wagnerman that plays for Stuttgart, another player, 17 million, can play left wing back, right wing back, left back, right wing, left wing. Right there, no one's talking about it. I dare anyone tell me there's nothing on this transfer market. That's what I thought I wanted to know. I dare anyone to tell me there's nothing on this.
Kaneki,
I always say this too. Like, there's always deals out there. They go on Prime. Sorry, we're gonna close out in a little bit too.
Yeah.
Just like in the next 5-10 minutes.
What's your thoughts on Deli Bashiri, who plays for Lazio on loan?
Ooh,
thank you, my bro.
He's a gem. I've been talking about him with Steve. That guy's a gem. Why? What's up?
I've been talking about him with Steve this season because he's been playing well at Lazio. He's on loan there, which is crazy. That like he'd be a good option for Arsenal as an 8.
Yes, bro. How is it that Vega left Saudi and Arsenal didn't try and get him? How did Gabby Vega leave Saudi and Arsenal didn't try to get him? That's the perfect midfielder for them. Gabby Vega. I said Arsenal should have signed him when he was at Celta Vigo, and they forced him to leave. Who was having that conversation? I think I was having that conversation with Troops when he was doing an Arsenal transfer roundup, and he was like, transfers at Arsenal to make. And I said Gabby Vega, and he went to Saudi, and it pissed me off because there's the midfielder Arsenal needed. Not Mikel Moreno, not Zubimendi, not what's that other Portuguese? Not Vieira, not no Sambi Lokonga. Gabby Vega. And what I want anyone to do this for the next season, because I think he's going to Porto now. Watch Gabby Vega and tell me if he isn't the definition of an Arsenal player. I know what Arsenal players look like. I'm sorry. I watched you, man. I've been watching you, man, for 20 years. All right, regrettably. Sometime when I watch it, I've seen you for 20 years. I know what an Arsenal player looked like. I know the profile needed to play for Arsenal, not Arsenal, the Arsenal. Let me even correct myself. I'm talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about the Arsenal. Okay? Gabby Vega was right there, and he left on right there, and no one tried to sign him. Do you know how much that pisses me off? I think you're muted, Dancy, if you're saying something. You
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you know
sorry.
how much that pisses me off? How much it sickens me looking at this, and I'm like, and you're going to sit here and complain, oh, there's no good players out there. Allow
Yeah, do
it.
you know, yo, Kaneki, I just literally just Googled him here and just looking at just a highlight of it. The movement is brilliant, like, and he's only 18 mil, 23 years old.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that is an Arsenal player because they like these up and comers. You get what I'm saying?
And it's not only but because of up and coming. Look at his ability, and you can see that I am not lying when I say this is silky touch, press resistant,
Yeah.
1-2, quick move, positional intelligence. That is an Arsenal. That is a player that can play for the Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay? These are the signings you'd swear you'd see. Florentino Luisa from Benfica. Bro, you guys need to stop doing this to me, man. He needs another season. He needs another season. He had a decent season, but he can do better. He can do better. And I'm going to hold him to that because I believe he can do far, far better than what he did this season. This season as a DM. Because what? 26 matches. And I know he has a goal. Who did he score against? I remember I watched the game with Northside. He was doing a stream on it. Anyways,
yeah,
25 years old, 21 million. And let me tell you, as a ball winner, that he is it. He is the truth. He is the truth.
Love to you, bro. Every single
Yeah,
time. Thank you for being
big
here.
up Dancy. But I want him to get one more season because it would be a risk to just go for him like now. Because let me just bring it. Shik is a lone ball winner. That's what he is. He's a lone ball winner. Tackling, just a complete and utter destroyer, and he's tidy with it as well.
Yeah,
complete and utter tidy with it, and he's dominant in the air as well. If he correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think he's 6'1". Is he 6'1"?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know his GA. I don't know his GA this season. I just know. I just remember him scoring a goal. I just remember him scoring a goal during Northside stream because Northside is a Benfica fan, as everybody's supposed to know. Him and Steve.
Yeah.
But yeah, 25 years old. His performance this season was good, but it could have been better. Let me just explain so everybody can just know what I mean by it. He's had 3 consistent seasons, but this season he could have done better. He could have done better at Benfica because I've known him since he was at granted when he was at Monaco. That's where I found out about Luis. When he was at Monaco, then he got the move to Getafe. So I've been paying a good amount of attention to him. But yeah. But I had to make the fan call in, Shik. I realized this was your first. I had to make it, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. Every single time, of course. And I mean, like, I wish we could do it for longer because you were cooking. You had so many things to say, and I was fully
No,
locked in.
don't worry. When we start doing the whole transfer thing, when the transfer window open, if I have time and you're doing a stream, I'll hop on and start talking about players.
Anytime. You already know, bro. You don't even have to ask. Anytime. Just let me know. And just pop in the chat and ask for the link and you're there, bro. But yeah, unfortunately, people, I do have to close out because I've been live for about an hour and a half. The timing was a little bit different. It's just I was doing the watch along for the Nations League final, and we went to pens and all that type of stuff. Otherwise, this show is normally at 8 p.m. UK every single Sunday. So I know there's still a couple of you guys in the chat who maybe wanted to, call through and all.
Can you put up RSV's comment?
Of course. Yeah. One last question. He says, "Who do you think would be the best signings at Man United? Do you think Cunha and Mbeumo is a good start? I'm pissed that Bruno is staying."
Yeah, listen, the good signings for Manchester United right now, okay? I have no qualms with Cunha and the Mbeumo signing. My issue is our midfield.
That's true.
Okay? It's the midfield. Left wing back. Theo Hernandez right now is currently available.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to go to Al Hilal. He keeps rejecting their bids, bro. Like, come on.
I know, and I don't think he'll come. I don't think it would have to be like for money to come to Man United, really.
Yeah.
But like it's midfielders that we need. the Enzo Millet, the Huljman from Sporting, the Florentino Luis. Like, we need deep line playmakers, bro. Players that are persistent in our midfield. Players that can keep the three back that we're playing that can keep it in shape. We're signing attackers and our midfield is dusted. All right.
What makes things even worse now is that Bruno is staying, like he mentioned in the
That
comments.
makes it 10 times worse.
That makes it 10 times worse because we're probably not going to go out and get as many midfielders as we need
everybody needs to stop hyping this Amad Diallo at right wing back. We need to go and sign Wagner, man. Okay, like we need to actually go and sign a wing back, an actual wing back now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's his name? Is it Mertin from Monaco? Not Monaco. Marseille, left wing back. Merlin, yeah, that's his name. Merlin, Quinton Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
We need wing backs, bro. We need 2 wing backs and we need midfielders. Okay, this Wharton kid, I'm not convinced on the price. He's good. He's not that price though. I'm not spending 70 million on him. All right, I'll be a hypocrite and a disgrace if I said Man United should spend 70 million on this kid. We need midfielders. Everybody's going to start seeing in preseason now why we need midfielders. What you said was correct about the players staying. I don't want us really to sell Sancho because for what we are the profile that we need as for the 10s, the 2 10s, he fits it.
He fits it, yeah.
Anthony doesn't fit it. Rashford doesn't fit it.
You know how our fan base is. You know, like how our fan base. I would, of course, keep Sancho. There's no question.
I don't.
But he did that whole freedom thing and all that type of bullshit, and I think the club.
I don't care. Garnacho was out here doing the same thing, wearing a Man United shirt. Sancho wasn't doing that in a Man United shirt. Sancho wasn't typing freedom in a Man United shirt. Sancho wasn't out here liking tweets, disrespecting players and disrespecting managers. Sancho never, even when Sancho had beef with Ten Hag, when people were online dissing Ten Hag, Sancho didn't like any single one of them. But you had Garnacho out here liking and retweeting shit, disrespecting the managers and his teammates. And they're fine with Garnacho. I don't care about these fair weather fans. I want what's better for Manchester United. All right? When Rooney was out here having his period and threatening to leave, I don't remember anyone being pissed at Rooney.
Is it a color thing?
Okay, so let's not do this. But I understand this. The Mbeumo and the Cunha thing is fine. Fix our midfield. The defense, I'm not really looking at it that much because I actually want to see more of Fredrickson. Heaven has already solidified himself in my book. I need to see Fredrickson now.
Heaven is.
Yeah,
quality.
I need to see Fredrickson now.
Kaneki, let me ask you something because I wanted to actually ask you and like other people who view the game, a little bit differently than other people. I said this as a shout. I said because I've been watching a little bit of Heaven, like when he was at Arsenal and stuff too. Do you think Heaven could play as a DM?
Yes, he could.
And I've been saying this, bro.
Yes, he could.
I think we should try it.
The problem is just this. We would have to spend a good amount of time to build that engine.
To build that, yeah.
I don't want him to be getting gassed after 30 minutes because the main trait of midfielders is you're always moving.
Yeah,
the stamina of a centre back and the stamina of a midfielder is way different. It's miles different. So we'd have to put him through severe stamina training, basically, bro, to just get him going.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
I was talking about him, LFC side.
Yeah.
LFC side. I'm going to be addressing you a lot in the comment section when we start the transfer window thing because you get it. Yeah, I've been preaching about Enzo Millet. I want him at Man United. I believe he's a perfect fit for Arsenal for the midfielder they're trying to look at. He fits Real Madrid because they're binning Dani Ceballos. Yeah. And another team that he would fit actually would be even Inter Milan.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking Prem. He's the perfect fit for Arsenal. I want him at Man United because his profile fits what we need. But for the team that would get the best out of him is Arsenal. It's kind of
Currently.
it hurts. It hurts saying that as a Man as a Man United fan, but as a football fan, that's the truth. Enzo Millet's profile fits Arsenal, and any Arsenal player, any Arsenal fans in the chat, I want you to actually sit down and actually watch this guy. Look at the highlights at least. Watch a full game of him and look how he plays, and tell me that isn't an Arsenal player. That's all I have to say. But yeah,
Fair
what you're saying about Heaven though, it would be almost like a daily blind thing.
I'm just like, if we do, like, bro, part of me has accepted it. We're
and
not
his
gonna
passing is incredible.
He's incredible, and he's so good on the ball too, bro. Like, very
yep,
calm
it's
and
just
composed,
the stamina.
Like,
We'd have to work on his stamina and his ability to play under press.
The reason why I say this is like it's because, bro, like I'm starting to accept that we're not going to get fucking midfielders, bro. Like,
fam, we are if we go into
Bruno's
this
staying.
season,
Bruno's
we go into this season with Bruno, Mount, Ugarte, and Casemiro, I swear to God, if we go into this season with Ugarte, Casemiro, Bruno, and Mount, and anybody come out and say top 4.
It's not looking good. I know, bro. It's not looking good. That's why I was like, if we don't sign midfielders, then maybe, like, I agree with you completely on the point that we still have a lot of, like, we still have to fine tune Aiden Heaven if we are going to play him in that position. But I also think that because he's such a quality center back, that he will be utilized probably as a center back more anyways. But I've been saying this, bro. I'm like, yo, I see this. I think we should do it sometime or another. We should try to push him into that.
Yeah,
DM.
because it reminds me of the time when Mourinho played Lindelof at DM.
DM, yeah.
For 2 games, and it worked, and he never played him there again. I was like, bro, you did something. It was clicking. It worked. Why just
like
stop?
how Lissandro sometimes would play as a DM for Ajax when he was there.
Listen to me. That brother need to put in a transfer request and go to freaking Leverkusen. You hear me?
Yeah,
he can butch things up in Germany. Him and Rasmus Highland and all of them can just go to Stuttgart, bro.
Now, for real,
buy one, get one free.
You better get so much money for this Florian Wirtz signing, bro.
Yeah, 132 million, and bring all 132 million back to Manchester United, bro. Let me be honest, bro.
Yeah,
every money that Liverpool give you for another midfielder that I said Man United should have signed back when he was in the Championship with Wolves, Ruben Neves.
Yeah. We were linked with him too. We were linked with him heavy as well.
Mourinho wanted him, but the board kept saying we have Scott McTominay.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Bro, do you know we lost out on Brozovic, Matuidi, Verratti, and Ruben Neves because they were convinced Scott McTominay was the future.
Yeah.
So we lost Fabinho because they said we have Scott McTominay.
Big up my guy Sharoon, man. Big up to you.
Big up, but so you can close out. But we have more in-depth talk on transfers.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do a stream 100%, and I'll shout you for that, bro. 100%. We got a long summer ahead of us. There's not really any games going on at all, so it's like, we'll definitely be talking about that. And yes, bro, N90, of course you can. Next, I was just gonna say this. This was the first episode or the first time I've done a fan call-in show, but it's going to be a regular thing every single Sunday at 8 p.m. UK time. 8 p.m. UK time every single Sunday. Pull up.
Don't get me started on Haidara because what's his name wanted? Ralph Ragnick wanted this guy in the when we signed him in January. When we got Ralph Ragnick, he wanted Haidara in the window. We turned him down. Never forget that. We could have signed Haidara. Yeah? What's the guy that went to Fulham as well? The Nigerian, is it Siri? Listen, don't get me started. You just don't get me started.
No, you could, bro. Nah, but it says it himself. 118 here. I know there's 6 men that ain't subbed. Get Shik to 900. Guys, we're so close to 900. Literally, we can get it in this stream, but I do have to close out. And we are going to raid my bro Flawless. So we are going to be sending you guys over to Flawless's channel where he is doing the Beijing show with the Beijing crew. Shout out to Pops and shout out to Barnes. So go show some love to Flawless. Go subscribe to him if you haven't already. Write Shik TV raid in the chat. Sorry, Prime. I know you weren't able to have your say, but I just been live for a minute. But we'll be here tomorrow for Mud Brothers. You guys already know. Check out the Clips channel as well. Prime's right here. You can see it literally right below his name. Sarcasm City TV Clips. when you head over to his channel, when Flawless's channel, he has it in his title. So click on the title, subscribe. I think they're very, very close to 200. I'm not sure if they've reached it yet, but they're very, very close to 200. So go subscribe to them. There's some absolutely hilarious clips on that channel already, and there are going to be so many that are going to be posted very, very soon. So go check all those things out. And thank you for all the support so far. Shout out to my bro Hussam for rating us earlier. Shout out to, he's an absolute legend. I'll be on his channel. Blessed enough to be on his channel every single Monday to be on A-listers.
14 away, sorry.
14 away. There you go. So 14, there's 114 people who are going to be heading over there. 14 of you, all you have to do, all I ask is just subscribe. Subscribe to the Clip channel, get them to 200, and support everyone, man. Support everyone. So this stream will take you over to Flawless's channel. Go write Shik TV Raid, just like how I put in the chat. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. We're just a couple away from 900. And keep supporting everyone. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for Mud Brothers show. We have a very good idea for like a very good, concept for a show tomorrow too. It's going to basically be like a Premier League draft. So all the Mud Brothers are going to be constructing their own teams, and we will be doing a Premier League draft. It's going to be a very, very fun concept. So definitely show up for that. That will be at 10 p.m. UK. I will be on A-listers. Like I said, that is at 8 p.m. UK. And keep a lookout. There's going to be a lot of other streams. I've started this fan call-in show now. So every single Sunday at 8 p.m. UK, you guys can have your say and talk about anything you want, as long as you have your camera on and as long as you are not weird. So big up to everyone. We'll catch you guys in the next one. And up until then, as always, Arteta out. I mean, what? Arteta in. What the fuck? Why did I say that? Arteta in. Arteta in. Arteta in.